All right. Hey everybody.
Hey everybody.
Welcome to the second episode of our Super Sunday with Steven.
Super Sunday with Steven. How about that? 2 episodes.
Well, I guess if it's 2 episodes,
it's
super.
the Storytime Family Super Sunday with Steven.
Does it have a cape?
It doesn't have a cape, but it does have a satisfying crunch.
Yeah.
So the gyms are trapped on Super Watermelon Island.
For a second I thought you said the gyms, and then all I could think of was Pokemon gym trainers.
I guess someone is excited for the new Pokemon games coming out.
Okay, it's been on Tumblr everywhere. Outlet is cute though. Or, it's not Outlet, what is it?
Rowlet?
Yeah, Rowlet.
Let us know in the comments which starter you would choose. But Steven Universe is what we're here to talk about today. And
I'm
fascinated.
fascinated. No, I'm completely fascinated by this thing. Team Rocket.
We're gonna look forward to that.
Something.
Yes. Team Rocket.
Something trouble. Where there's trouble, make it a double.
Who to call.
Make
Team
it a double.
Rocket.
When there's trouble. Okay.
When things trouble you, call DW. So, yeah. Hey, thanks for joining us. Have a good.
Have a nice day. We haven't talked about socks yet.
Black.
None. Okay. Well, there we go.
All right, now we're done.
That's our checklist.
Now we're done.
Get that squared off.
Finally get that squared off the list.
Memes.
Yeah, we're going to be referencing that for a long time, aren't we?
A long time.
And it's great.
Probably about as long as
Negative a billion.
Yeah, in the year negative a billion.
Japan might not have been here.
As long as everyone was still singing Police and the Fireman.
Oh, God. Still singing.
Well,
Uptown Funk.
Uptown Funk.
I'm going to play that at my funeral.
Right, you are.
Don't believe me?
Just watch.
And on that note, I'm Dusty Bottoms.
I'm Lucky Day.
And I'm Ned.
And when we're not lighting up the silver screen or saving Mexican villages from the evil El Guapos, we're...
Good talking there.
Seriously, do you want to do this?
We've tried it with you on the driver's seat.
You could sit here anytime.
Only if our tagline allows it.
We're watching Steven Universe.
And Steven?
We love you.
That ended on a star though. So it was a full episode.
If one is lying there, maybe it's about time that we stop the world from ending. Where are the others? They're stuck on Mask Island. We have to drill without
Mask
them.
Island.
Am I the only one who understands the meaning of teamwork? Okay, Steven, are you ready to drill down into the plan? To depths never before reached by your species, to stop the cluster before it forms and save your world? I don't know. Don't say that. Say we'll do it together and it's gonna be great. We're gonna do it together and it's gonna be great. Liar!
It was
Ready or not?
really interesting, the background behind Peridot.
Okay, so there's barely enough room for the two of them in there.
Where are they going to fit the other 3 gems?
Yeah, there are 3 gems going to say.
Why? They planned this on the
It's actually 2 more hours to the cluster.
How'd you think you were going to get everyone in here anyway?
I don't know. They shrink or something. We didn't have a lot of time to plan.
So, what is the plan?
We have a drill. We're going to drill.
Whoa, it's all lava.
Lava is what comes out of volcanoes. That's superheated peridotite.
Peridot-ite?
Yeah, it's made of the same stuff as peridots.
They're all over us. They're attacking the drill. What do we do?
I didn't think it was necessary, but I never leave home without a blast cannon.
Thank goodness.
Something doesn't feel right about this.
Then use the D-pad.
No, it's just... these things. We can't just leave their gems out there.
Recovery depth achieved. Target found.
Is that...
The cluster.
kill it.
It's too late! It's taking form! Steven, I'm sorry I couldn't save you or the billions of other life forms who matter far, far less to me. Do you have any last words?
I love you, Peridot.
Well, thanks.
Peridot, I don't think we should hurt the cluster. I don't think it knows what it's doing.
It doesn't matter if it knows what it's doing. It's still going to do it. What? Is the increased vibration causing damage to your head holes?
I don't know.
We're not even piercing the crust yet.
I don't understand what's happening. Ah!
What's wrong?
I don't know.
Steven! Steven!
Peridot. Peridot.
Okay.
It's the cluster. I'm talking to the cluster? But how did I get inside your brain? Brains? Wait! Please don't take form! Maybe instead of forming, you could do something else? Boy, you've sure got the one trackiest mind I ever met.
To be
Whole? This is great! You don't even need to
And then they're
form.
gonna unify
You can just stay
and
here.
form.
want to stay. Can't stop. Going to form. Can't stop. Going to form.
It's okay. If I just bubble you, you won't have to come out. It'll keep you safe. Here, look, like this. I can bubble you. I can bubble you. I can bubble you. Well, that's 5 out of... Oh, jeez. I'm sorry! I can't do it alone! They're bubbling each other. I've got you. You've got this. We've all got each other.
Whoa.
We did it together, and it was great. It's like a bajillion people. They'll have lots of time to get to know each other, now that they're in a bubble.
How on earth did you bubble that whole thing?
They helped.
We had a little help.
Okay, so it's gonna stay there in a bubble. Well, that couldn't go wrong at any time.
Right.
Alright, so we have an inconclusive conclusion.
Wow, that's...
I think that's why there's gonna be, what is it? Is it 3 more of these?
I don't
Yeah, it's
know.
5 episodes over 4 weeks, so there's 3 more. So I'm wondering what's gonna be coming
But that one
next.
didn't end on a star.
Well, we've had this immense event happen. Apparently, Steven not only can see and commune with other gems, he's really unable to control whether or not he does. He's got this new budding power, sort of Danny Phantom style, and he can't really
He's
turn
much
it
more
on or
unique
off.
than the other guys.
He is much more unique than the other guys.
I feel like when that was happening, I saw his gem glowing, and so
Mhm.
my first thought was actually like, because he was obviously in a lot of pain because he could
Mhm.
see that all of the
And you
little
could feel all
crystals
of
they were all in pain. They were really unhappy, and my first thought was maybe that happened to Rose too.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she stopped because
Well, what I would say is that the cluster is made up of gem shards who were destroyed in the battle for Earth.
Yeah.
Obviously, they didn't import gym
Yeah,
shards.
thousands. They said
So
thousands of gems
thousands
were
of
shattered
gems,
here.
and it's most likely that they were the gems of the group that fought against Homeworld. So those gems would have been attuned to Rose Quartz and would have been interested in following Rose Quartz. So that resonance, that's something familiar for them to grab onto, and it's a common kind of theme for them. And one of the things is the instinctive desire for company. And that's something that's human as well as gem, apparently. And so if you're a fully formed consciousness, then you can go out and you can seek out others of your own kind. If you're a partially formed consciousness or a fragment of consciousness, you know only the instinct to do that, which is why the shards and the shard fusions attack rather than communicate.
We see this theme played out on a larger scale with fusion.
Mm-hmm.
The idea that longing, we see it of course with Garnet, and we see it again with Rose and Greg, and this quote, comfort, the idea of finding someone else to have a conversation with. And that's played through here this episode, because the first thing they started to do is they started talking to each other, and you can hear it in the background. All of them start saying, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello. And they all start talking to each other and connecting with each other when Steven introduces them. Ruby and Sapphire are a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Garnet says it herself. And when Greg and Rose
conversation, yes,
can't fuse, it succeeds, quote unquote. Garnet says it did work, because what did they do? They started talking.
There's that connection. And I think there's a really interesting bit about this is that they initially started bubbling each other individually and then bubbled each other as a unit.
I think that was they bubbled each other individually, and then Steven helped by taking all those bubbles and kind of
I think it was all of them together. I think it was
Yeah.
a unified effort.
Well, this obviously raises a huge number of questions, and it's going to be there's going to be massive amounts of speculation out there. There's going to be massive amounts of speculation in here.
And now I'm allowed to go on Tumblr.
leave us a comment and let us know what
Yeah.
you think is going to happen, and what you how you think this is all going to play out.
My prediction: there are gem clusters in the crust of the Earth. Jasper is now in the crust of the Earth. I think we're going to see a pairing come out, because we do hear her say, you know what? There's something to this fusion thing before she gets sent away. So I think that's going to get brought back, and I think the gems in the mantle are going to get brought back, and we are going to see the scariest monster they've yet to fight.
I don't think you're wrong.
Right.
Well, we've screwed up the salute twice now, so we're going to try it again.
Yeah, you were totally out of sync the entire concert. So.
No, I was not. I was not.
Apparently, she was not.
We were having technical difficulties recording the ending, so you're going to see a little bit of splicing here, a little bit of teleporting cat there.
Right.
To finish up our thoughts.
To finish up our thought, we believe that, I think that a scary Jasper fusion monster is not only ridiculously terrifying prospect, I think that's absolutely what I want to see now.
So yeah, let us know.
All right,
in the
Rebecca
comments.
Sugar, you heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Right.
So let us know in the comments whether or not you think that's going to happen, what your predictions are if you don't think that's going to happen, and
Or even
what
if
was
you do
it?
think that's
What
going to
your-
happen, and
what
other
your-
predictions about about things.
Yeah, starter Pokemon was, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what your favorite starter Pokemon is. And
There's
until
Rowlet, and then there's the cat one, and then
And
there's
until
the
next
seal.
time,
That's what it is. It's a
I'm Dusty Bottom.
I'm Lucky Day.
And I'm Ned.
And together,
we're the three amigos.